try keep my phone on me, you know, do the regular things, but I think it's more common sense really.
Much prefer he's in an environment where I can feel it's controlled and I know what he's doing.
I tend to go out with a lot of people and try to stay there with a lot of people because it means, you know, you're not by yourself, so you can't be cornered or anything.
I also have recruited in a karate kickboxing club because I know young people need that self-defence.
Before your teenager goes out for the evening, maybe sit down with him or her and talk to them about what they're planning for their evening.
I never walk home on your own when it's late at night, or always make sure you're with someone and you've got your phone on you.
Take a taxi home or to make it, you know, sure to transport home was properly organised.
If you're going to be late, let us know, make sure you're always with a friend.
Say to your young person, have you got an emergency reserve of cash for the evening? A backup telephone number of a person that can come to their aid if necessary, or maybe pre-book a cab that's already paid for so that person doesn't have to worry about how they're going to get home. Do say to your young person to keep you informed of their whereabouts, and also say to them, don't take a route that they've never taken before, stick to well-lit areas, and say to them if they have any problems at all, if they're in any doubt, then to ring you. Call boxes are free, 999 calls are free, mobile phone calls are free to 999. Their own responsibility to a degree to be aware of their surroundings when they're out and about. Try not to have any added distractions such as music loud in your headphones or texting as you walk, and to just generally walk with their head up and look around from time to time so that they can keep monitoring their own safety. Please don't hail one in the street. You don't know who they are, you don't know whether they're licensed or not. It's only a black cab that can be hailed in the street and none other. Try whenever possible to travel with another person and to always sit in the back of the taxi. If they're going to take a bus or a train, if there's a CCTV camera within sight, to stay within sight of that, or if there's a reception area in the train station or at the bus stop where there's other people, stay within sight of those. If they live in a rural area and say the buses are only once every hour, then try to limit their time where they're waiting alone, so to check the departure times.
If anyone asked him to do anything that he didn't feel was right, I would hope that he would walk away from them and come home.
I would say to your young person to trust their instincts when they're out and about. They should be able to assess that by simply saying to themselves, is this right? If their decision is no, it isn't, then I would say to that young person they've got to inform a responsible adult immediately. Always share that type of information. Don't keep any secrets. That will help to keep them safer. If you do find yourself in the middle of an incident and you need help, if they can scream and shout, even better, move quickly away from the situation. If somebody wants to take their property by force, then give it up at all times. Never try to fight for your property. Property can be bought again, lives can't, so surrender it and get yourself out of that situation as safely and as quickly as possible.
As parents, I think you'll always worry, and I can imagine well into adult years you'll still worry about them, so it never stops. You just learn to live with it.
It's about teaching them to be streetwise and giving them that freedom to learn how to be safe.